Back Ranch as the Sox take on the Angels. The White Sox and the Angels, and first pitch is just out, and we expect baseball and laughs
and his experience. If he's entirely healthy.
Yeah, you know, during the course of a season, we talked about it the other. See what April looks like, but here's his Shohei Ohtani, and we are expected to hear from Jailers have in store as the into right center field. Robert is back at 2021. He's not starting pitching.
It means so much to this ball club, whether he's throwing it or that is some of the curveballs you see in Arizona.
We're 1 for 1 today, as Tyler Wade is in bases last year for Tyler Wade, and we'll see with the best of them. With a bunch of lefties in this, as Vince goes down to stab that thing and underhand.
Make a lot of starts and do pretty well.
So last year, the Angels, ERA was 22nd in baseball. Relief pitcher,
a lot of strikeout pitch.
A bunt third base side and touched up foul.
You're supposed to put that one on the grass.
Last year, and that's probably not going to get Duffy, as you see all the Angels folks who dropped on the corner, and that is a foul ball.
But track it down. That would have scored one.
Joe Adell, former 10th Brown. 2-2. Big piece of that baseball. It's out of here, and it's
Adell gets a hold of one. They go a long way. Angels have a 3 spot here in the first inning and a couple of long 28th pitch of the inning.
Jose fouls
the guy that I'm anxious to see.
Teaching Walton how to play baseball.
Did that work?
Hopefully, the Athletics, who are in need.
Looks out, we'll step out, but we'll be back. Up in the air.
Dassey and Robert meanders over to time was 9 at bats with the spring training RBI here, at least one of them from the Angels and Los Angeles.
I can't give him any innings today.
You got nothing? Does he come out then after the first inning?
Never.
Struck him out, Marinas. Anderson will lead it off, then Luis Robert and Jose Abreu.
Good. 45 and 46 inning.
Left center, and Marsh makes the catch.
I'm going to tell you in just a second, and that's what they did.
Marsh.
But it's early, he's probably, this is the best he's.
All 3 was going to happen in the first. That's why you stick around.
Yeah, I do. Does.
Right. I think you already know what
the time. That's pretty impressive.
And he pitches, and player, even if he's pulled as a pitcher, you ambidextrous pitcher when they made the rule for him having to declare. Ball and a strike from the returning Uncle Steve.
But I think we're going to get one here in the not too distant future.
We're taking video here of Ohtani, I believe. 2. Ohtani takes.
The best place to throw him is up and in with a fat.
It's up. But then he gets up and does this and makes it
a little of the pressure off. And he runs like the wind. There's really, truly nothing he can't.
Those goals, like how long it was going to take him. Tough for opponents, but I mean, look. He was. You talk about running like the wind. I mean, that was off at Dylan Cease, and it's a night baseball game. Went to one of the coordinating producers and said,
"No, he's that."
Spins it to second. Ohtani is done.
Stay near the bag, knowing that he could make a pin. Didn't have a hole. You're just looking for the off-speed pitch here because you're probably going to get it.
3-0. He did swing.
Harrison.
Well, I think he's going to add a few things.
Third base side, and Rojas ends the inning. The White Sox and the Angels, and can't do it on the screen as pitch. And the young man out of Buford, Georgia.
Giving up 3 long balls early in this one. Back out there again. This one was kind of a flat. See, it was booted originally, and that set up.
Right. Leori Garcia, DS, as Ethan Katz is going to come out of the dugout to talk to Mike Scioscia. They were a perennial postseason team.
Nation is going to be strong enough to help support this team. He gets a very good jump, and that's one of the things that at the time, no chance at all. They had him at second base anyway. Adell got a great break.
And what has changed there with Bob Melvin leaving?
Starting pitcher. He was a sometime starter, mostly coming off a terrific year with the Mets. He's a Got a new pitcher in the ball game, a 5-0 game.
They have a coaching change in basketball. 0-2. Struck him out. Rojas. one.
He always throws me a sinker.
Better job of creating the drop, come away with a victory than that particular.
You know?
Well, I don't think you really.
Marsh is back at the track. Marsh, the Sox are on the board. It's 5-2.
A powerful hitter. He's a very good hitter to go with.
Field, you wanted the first hit of his spring.
Change-ups after a while, usually second time hittable, and Joe Madden has.
To Jose. Cesar is done. And the
Angels figured to have a better bullpen than they've had.
He throws a lot of center field. Yoan
was able to bring his hands in, get a nice part of the bat on it, and this Sox lineup is going to.
On the ground, nice diving stab by Velasquez.
Was able to beat the relay at first base and keep the inning alive. In Arizona, if it's not hit right at the defender, it does get through.
2-2 for Gavin. Over the mound, nobody's at first base.
Warren is able to make this play. Becomes odd.
It's Wade.
Chris showed signs last year of being pretty good for a start.
Well, and here's a cool matchup here. This is a fun at bat here.
Well, I would think so. If you throw it in the center.
There you go.
You're looking at a steady diet of sliders. He decided, and you're not going to be that every day.
Little golf shot for Wade. It's Moncada.
Get involved in this. So there's one. Did that win a Grammy that year that came out?
It did win a Grammy. Feisty. To the Angels' new second baseman, Jack Mayfield, who watches. He was.
Yes, but the shortstop is the captain of the.
Still the captain?
You take it.
Tying run again for the Sox in the fourth. You are the best.
Thank you.
Mine is in your rental car as well while we're at. Is there for out number 2.
Very good. But no.
No. Now 1-2. I got so caught up in Chuck getting the foul ball. Left center field, and this is out of here.
For this, and nada. And Duffy takes it out.
One blanks. Like which year, which a dog. His Dalmatian was right?
Yep.
So that ball is hurt to right. 3 Angels lead.
Rojas gets his first hit over the plate. And up.
Good baseball mustache there, by the way, with a southpaw shirt. Top flight. Ethan said, "Give me a ground ball to second."
On the first. Anything. NBC5 responds, and in Spanish, they got it for you. Get the help you. We got a new pitcher in the ball game. It is Archie Bradley. Well, the triples derby is a bit much, but I like triple.
The turn comes from Wong.
Years ago, so I probably shouldn't do this.
Not easy being Chuck.
The inning is over. I'm really sad about.
Your local Ford dealer or buy Ford now.
A little too many walks is Jose Abreu. Oh, good.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to say him so you can.
Rears up, and then it looks like they're.
He is out of
a good offense, and hopefully we'll see what happens. After Iglesias in that bullpen, Joe starting pitcher.
Goal. Runs it down in the alleyway. Tremendous play to track.
Throw to first. This is a double play and out of the inning.
Is not in right field. There goes the runner, and this is fishing. Should have been doubled off. And so the at home with the White Sox ticket package. That's the best way to be expanded. That maybe it's the left center field. Yeah, that's out.
Sox Talk podcast from TA to Hendricks.
That was well put.
We talked about his mustache already.
We did.
Learned from last year that was his favorite, and it was a big game.
Thought we would do at least one season, but no.
Diving play by
able to put it away. So an outstanding effort.
To sit on the berm and watch some baseball and upgrade your. Scan the QR code on the screen to purchase.
As short of a period as it has, they've welcomed me. And these guys do, and Scott plays with that energy. But you could tell he's definitely
back up to you.
Hey, he knows what played in Detroit. Could be a little chilly, but it's not for the kids for you.
No, I was.
There's a breakfast challenge to center on a line, and that is out number 1 in for Tim Anderson. It was 1 for 3 with a run. A's fans watching are like, what? The tournament, the only is Jayhawks.
Oh.
Thank you. Passed Benjamin off of Remillard, but now that just fades into the ether. I think it's Tice.
Yeah.
Could be 2. It's Remillard to scoop it. And
kind of the original slow developing double play. It was a hard hit ball. Line, stop that, and then good heads up base running.
So 0-1 in majors. This to first base will get a run. Hitting.
That's exactly what he did, and because of that,
Spencer Torkelson, we'll see when he shows up, and then maybe another run. Throw comes in.
Something that the Sox did a lot of last year. That
the smart play in right fades to make the catch.
This game is won and lost. 90.
We sure do. Bottom 8
away everything.
Evidently, Karate Kid fans.
You would term that limit.
To short. Turned into a really nice day here at Camelback Bowl. Fouled away. 3-2 for left center field. Basabe into the alleyway. And it's 12-3. The Angel
made, but for the integrity of the game. And then the hit.
Wow.
There's the time.
Tight 5 minutes. On it with me. That's not Daniel Tiger. Daniel Tiger.
Tag off.
Or you lose the value,
disaster,
right?
Yes.
Luis Basabe. Let's go. All game here in the 9th, and some days
it's like getting
this to center field. Adams made a great catch early. Look, it's spring training sometimes.
Go head to head with him, and regardless of what is in second in that kind, will end the ball game on a line drive double.
12-3, your final score on a line's hot in Arizona in the afternoon.
Pitches and getting a chance to get there at bat. So.